Okay, so now for the stamen part, for the black little fuzzy parts, you're going to take some thread, it's just regular sewing thread, and you're going to wrap it around 2 of your fingers, and you're going to wrap it around about 40 to 60 times, depending on how thick you want the stamen. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I did 60. So now I'm going to take some wire. This is just a real thin flower wire that's white. First I'm going to take my little black centers that I made, and I'm going to try to get it into the center as much as I possibly can. So I'm just going to, it's a little tricky, because you just want to get the bottom part of the thread. You don't want both loops. I'll show you. It might be easier to just do it than to explain it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the top to make the, alright, so it's going to be like this. And it's in the middle I have the little black center, and now I'm just going to try to wrap this around the wire that I already have the flower in. I'll be able to manipulate it. So I'm going to try to pinch down as far as I can. Now I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to just wrap it all together. This is a little difficult to do. It might be easier if you have help, but anyways. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. It might be a bad angle, but alright. Okay. Alright, so I have that wrapped around there, and now you see I can manipulate the little fuzzy things around my center. And I can make them, you know, longer or short. I can push it up and make it longer, and then what I'll do is I'll just trim that once I get it kind of separated everywhere. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'm going to trim, try to get it even around. You can make them long, you can make them short, however you want. You can make it thicker if you want. Some of mine are thick, some of mine are thin. Okay, so that's the way it looks. It's kind of hard to tell. Actually, here, maybe if I put it against the white, you can see. Okay. So I have that. Now I'm going to take my my petals, and I'm doing big ones right now. This is a big center. So I'm going to take my petals, and you want to kind of bend it as close to the actual petal as you can. Just be careful, because they are breakable. I mean, they're pretty pliable once once they're dry, but you still want to be a little careful. So you can do one petal at a time. What I like to do, so I don't have as much tape, so the stem's not as thick, is I like to try to get at least 3 petals on before I tape. So and then you can come in and fix the center. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And now you want to get your tape. This is like floral tape. This came in the Wilton kit, so it's food safe, food grade safe, I believe, I would think, or they wouldn't have it in there. So you just want to wrap it around just a few times just to get it to stay. And so now I have, and you can, you know, manipulate this in the middle. You can close them, you can open them however you want. You know, you can open it up a little bit if you want. And then I'm going to add 3 more on that next level. And what I do is I kind of add it where the flower, where the separation is between the 2 petals. So I do the same thing. I try to add 3 petals at a time. And again, you want to do that where the gap would be. And every petal looks a little different, so you know you can pick and choose the way you want it to look. If you want it more frilly, less frilly, however you want it. So just for an idea, here is this one. And now I'm going to tape these 3 on. Okay. And then once I have it taped, I'm just going to go around just a few times just to stabilize it. And then you can change it around. So that's 6. You can make these 7 or 8. You can make 6 petals, 4 petals, however you want. Again, I'm going to try to get these a little... I'm still going to come back and paint these, so I'm not too worried about the centers right at this second. All right. And then I think I might just add 2 more. And you just gotta play with it and see where you think it's gonna look best, the petals. That looks good. All right, and then once you have them all the petals that you want to do this as tight as you can without tearing, of course, the tape, and tape it all the way down. So just keep twisting. You want to make sure all the wire is taped. Okay. And then once you're done, just pull the rest of it off. And there you go. And now, once you have it the way you want it, you can kind of manipulate the petals. And there is your flower. And I'm going to continue to make some more of these. Make some small ones. I think I have enough for a few more big ones. So you can kind of play with it. You can make bigger petals and just do 4 petals. You can, you know, make smaller however you want. I mean, it's endless. Just be very careful with the petals because they are delicate, but you can handle them pretty well.